Jamie's report on Jokic and how well he's playing without Jamal Murray. Interesting that Joel and B, the two that were 1 and 2, both are playing above expectations in regards to.
I just want him to be more aggressive. He just always makes the right play, and that is true.
Well, speaking of which, Monte Morris, who never turns the basketball over.
And Austin Rivers has the loose ball for Denver. Uh-oh, Kaafi to the cup. Oh, it's showtime.
Those are the breaks that this Clip team, need to take advantage of when they play great defense. Wow.
Usually we're seeing Jokic with the nice feed. That was terrific there by former Clipper JaMychal Green. The Jokic misses on the chip shot. He's very good around the iron, and Kaafi clears it away for the Clippers. Beautiful. Into Zoo, all alone for the flush. Amir from the wing to the lane to the rim and lays it in. Amir Kaafi with a couple of early buckets, some instant proof. While the Clippers are then back the other way. It's Aaron Gordon with the flush. A terrific pickup last year at the deadline. Let's give credit to Denver. They won that game behind Jokic. Now the Clippers showed some fight there, but they got to finish it here with Denver. Their second of 4 games. And a nice little two-man game. Kaafi to Ibaka.
Not falter against the Clippers on the 26th. Beautiful pass.
Second assist for Jokic, 4 points, couple of rebounds as well. He's missed all 4 of his shots here in this first quarter. Clippers trail by 2.
Well, the challenge with Atlanta, too, why? Oh, my God, now you talked about.
I love watching him play. Obviously not against the Clippers, but he is one of my favorite watches in the league. Morris, the jumper, it's good. Clippers get their 5th bucket.
So you can't allow him just to have the freedom to pass. I know you want to step back a little bit, but when he has the room, he's going to take. He makes you pay.
Jokic is on the floor for Denver. They're a +8. When he is off the floor, they're almost a -13. It is mandatory that they win these minutes, especially with the way they are shooting right now. 5 for 20. Najee inside. Bledsoe attacks. Campazzo, the smallest player on the floor, has the rebound, leads it ahead to Jeff Green. Oh, my goodness, that man played for the Sonics.
Trajectory of the ball coming at him.
By the way, no Will Barton for Denver. He's in health and safety protocols. We wish him a speedy recovery. Najee, by the way, knocks down the 3 with the loose ball for the Clippers, who trail by 6.
Yeah, and offensively for the Clips, see Boston right there with a nice ball fake and drive. Against Atlanta, they were able to get anything they wanted offensively.
So a lot of these turnovers are because of their activity and deflections. Morris with 10 to shoot, pulls the trigger on a 20-footer, and is good.
Receive the ball and where the defense is gearing towards.
You bring up a great point. Ty Lue thought in those final 5 minutes as Morris knocks down the shot for Denver. He doesn't care, lays it up, but not in. And a running rebound for Gordon down the middle of the floor. He can fly, and he swoops in, and a timeout coming for the Clippers. Defensively, as they trail 32-24. Morris, tailgated by Boston, hoisting it up ahead of the horn, and knocks it down. Good defense for about 23.2 seconds there. Morris on the prowl, shouted by Jokic, rises and connects. Marcus Morris, senior, now with 6 points. This is the team the Clippers are going to have to deal with in the standings. If you want to get into the non-playoff or play-in situation, Jokic for 3, it is good. I would beg, borrow, and steal to be 1 game under 500 at the midway point of the season as Reggie Jackson floats it in his first bucket. Played him even. And with Jokic on the floor, obviously they're a +13. Terrence Mann goes right inside and lays it in. Terrence Mann getting the start here in the second half. Gordon off the window and in.
Dysfunctional offensively, never into a smooth rhythm for the Clippers.
Jokic, the jumper, doesn't touch iron, goes straight through. Nikola Jokic now 4 of 5 from the field. Michael Malone was talking before the ball game. You don't see a lot of highlights from Nikola Jokic. He's not sexy. And then he paused for a minute. His wife might think differently.
His endurance is a lot better because he dropped those LBs. He's physically able to absorb a lot more contact, bounce back from injuries.
We've got guys coming in on 10-day contracts. There's less time for practice, less time for shoot-arounds. His plan is to keep the offensive sets simple certainly makes sense in these unique times.
JaMychal Green, great hustle there, both by Kaafi and Green. Meanwhile, Jokic makes him pay on the other side, and the lead swells back to 20, 54-34, 7:47 to play. Rivers gets to the baseline, plays back to Morris for the catch-and-shoot three. It's good. 57-34. Amazing. And quite honestly, one of my favorite players to watch, except for nights like this. Meanwhile, Marcus Morris, senior, perhaps warming up. He's got a couple of buckets here in this third quarter. Gets downhill, stops on a dime, pulls the trigger on a mid-range. Oh, aggressive Eric Bledsoe is an Eric Bledsoe that I enjoy watching. Man for three. Oh, book it, and here we go. Capazzo for three. No. Kaafi on a break. Bounces over to Mann. Oh, the barista serves it up, and Terrence Mann lays it in. Kaafi rumbles down the lane to the rim. Counted on a foul, and the Brim Reaper delivers again. They trailed by 25 in the quarter. Green rumbles down the lane again. Oh, and lays it home. Green with a dozen. What a move. And everywhere, loses it. Recovered by Ibaka, his one-time teammate in Oklahoma City. Mann, a quick trigger three. Bucket for Terrence Mann. Bledsoe cradles the ball from the line to the lane, to the rim and in. Oh my, it's a 6-point game. Reed fakes the three, then pulls the trigger. Mann with a running rebound. Boston riding shotgun. Boston to the cup. Oh, he finishes with a fury.
Balancing it out with Gordon and Jokic.
One toed spin to the baseline by Gordon. A clever play. It's the first field goal for Denver. 68-64. Under 9 to play. Bledsoe down the lane to the rim and lays it in. Boy, he ran through a pair of defenders like they were saloon doors in a spaghetti western. Bledsoe with Jokic on him for three. Oh, he hit it again! Bledsoe with 11! 7 to shoot. Reggie thrives in moments like this. Dancing on the dribble, down the lane, puts on the brakes. We are tied at 71! And you brought up a good point. That was a fatigue timeout for Ty Lue and the Clippers.
Yep.
Down by 2. Reggie, can he tie it up again? Yes, indeed. Reggie Jackson with 6. Is exactly what they need. Rivers a contested three. It is short rebound. Fought for. Jokic tears it away from Kaafi. Spoon feeds Gordon. Oh my! And he staples it in. Oh wow!
Needs them to do.
Reggie for three and the lead. Oh my! Yes, sir! Jokic goes to Morris, pass a little offline. They go back to Jokic. He's good in moments like this. The fadeaway is good.
Are you kidding me?
17 for Nikola Jokic. Again, each team with 3 fouls here in this fourth quarter. Clippers are 8 of 11 from the field in the frame. Reggie down the lane. Oh my goodness! With the guts of a daylight burglar, flushes it in on top of Jokic. We're coming out of the timeout. Jokic picked up by Jackson. Tries to back him down. Sees the crowd into Aaron Gordon. He has been the release valve all night long for Jokic.
My goodness.
Can the Clippers take the lead here?
Boom, boom.
Amir for three. Oh my! Supreme caffeine! Batum for three. Oh my! Batum Battalion assemble! He controls. Gives back to Gordon. This has been kind of the 1-2 punch for Denver all night long.
Yeah, because he draws so much attention. He drew 3 Clipper players.
They look inside to Jokic. Check by Senior. Backs him into the paint. Gets to the rim and floats it in. The Nuggets don't call time for the lead. Gordon for the tie. Clippers win!